In the 18th century, a certain Arnold Pale, living in the village of Maduena, near the city of Belgrade, became well known. In 1727, the young man returned home prematurely from military service. Pale told his bride-to-be that while serving in the army he had encountered a certain immortal entity. He accidentally found her grave and tried to exorcise the devil from the body of the deceased. His attempt was unsuccessful, but from then on the young man was constantly haunted by the thought of premature death. It was then that he decided to leave the service. For some time after returning home, it seemed to everyone that nothing strange was happening to Pale. He got his own plot of land and diligently looked after it. One day, while working in the field, the young man fell from a haystack and hurt himself badly. Although the wounds were not fatal at first glance, the unfortunate man soon died. After his death, there was talk of Pale wandering around at night, stalking people and drinking their blood. The rumors would remain rumors, but many of those who encountered the dead man would soon fall ill and die. After that, people started talking about Paula as a vampire. Rumors of the terrible incident reached Belgrade. 2 officers were sent from there to investigate the mystery. 2 military surgeon medics were also involved in the inquiry. After conferring, the investigators decided to exhume the body. The 2 officers, the military medics, a gravedigger with assistants, and a boy who carried the medics' tools, went to the cemetery and opened the grave of Arnold Pale. What appeared before their eyes horrified everyone involved in the investigation. Here are lines from the official report made after the exhumation. The body was turned on its side, the jaws were wide open, and the blue lips were moistened with fresh blood, which dripped down in a thin trickle from the corners of the mouth. Fearless gravedigger grabbed the body and laid it upright. It soon became clear that we were looking at a vampire. He looked almost as if he was alive. The moment the gravedigger touched the body, the outer skin peeled away and underneath was new skin and new nails. When the first wave of stupor subsided, the men began sprinkling garlic on the dead man, then hastily prepared a wooden stake and pierced the vampire's heart with it. According to eyewitnesses, the corpse let out a terrible scream and gushed carbon-colored blood. Then the investigators decided that it was necessary to dig up the bodies of several other people whose deaths they believed were connected to Paula. They were treated the same way as the vampire, with wooden stakes pierced through their hearts. The remains of all 5 were put on fire and buried in the lighted ground. Peace returned to the village, but not for long. After the deaths of several people, rumors again reached Belgrade that something unusual was happening in the famous village. Again, a commission was sent to check the rumors and take action. In its report, one can read about facts that cannot be explained. The fact is that the investigators again had to reproduce the activities in the cemetery. In doing so, they recorded strange facts. In some graves were found bodies perfectly preserved a month after death, and the bodies of others, buried in about the same period of time, completely decomposed. The commission concluded that there had been an unexplained outbreak of vampirism in the village and recommended that all suspicious remains be pierced with wooden stakes, which was immediately carried out. Thereafter, no cases of vampirism were recorded in the village.